I always thought traveling together would bring us closer. My wife, Lila, and I had been married for 9 years. Things weren't perfect, but we were doing okay, or at least that's what I thought. So I surprised her with a trip to Paris, the city she'd always dreamed of visiting. I booked a cozy little hotel near the Seine River, planned romantic dinners, Eiffel Tower photos, and late-night walks. I thought this trip would reignite something between us. Looking back, maybe I was trying to fix something that was already broken. The first couple of days went well. We visited museums, shared pastries in hidden cafes, and even danced under the rain. She smiled more than usual, and I took it as a good sign. But by the third night, something shifted. Lila started acting distant. She would look at her phone more, step away to take calls, and seemed to zone out during dinner. That Thursday night, we got back to the hotel around midnight. She said she was tired and went straight to bed. I stayed up a bit, scrolling through photos on my camera, smiling at the memories we were making. Around 2 a.m., I woke up and noticed she wasn't in bed. The balcony was empty. The bathroom was dark. I texted her. No response. Panic set in. About 30 minutes later, she returned. Her hair was slightly messy, her cheeks flushed, and her breathing uneven. She said she just needed some air. I asked where she went, and she quickly replied, "Just a walk by the river." Something felt off. Very off. The next morning, while she was in the shower, her phone buzzed. Normally, I'd never snoop, but something told me to look. A message preview glowed on the lock screen. "Last night was incredible. You're amazing." My heart dropped into my stomach. I opened the message thread. It was with a number saved as Jean. They had exchanged dozens of messages. Flirty, suggestive, and intimate. Apparently, she had met him 2 days ago during one of our sightseeing walks, when I stopped to get coffee, and she waited near the bookstalls by the river. They had gone on a walk without me knowing. They texted while we sat next to each other in restaurants. And that night when I woke up and she was gone, she was in his apartment. The woman I trusted with everything, who I brought to the city of love to rekindle our connection, cheated on me in a foreign country. Not just emotionally, physically, secretly, with a stranger she had known for 3 days. She came out of the shower, wrapped in a towel, humming to herself. I sat there frozen, holding her phone. I didn't yell. I didn't scream. I just looked at her and asked, "Who's Jean?" Her face drained of color. Her eyes darted toward the phone. Then, slowly, she sat on the edge of the bed. "I didn't mean for it to happen," she whispered. I felt like someone saw me again. Not as a wife or a mom. Just as a woman. She tried to explain it all away. That she felt invisible at home. That Jean made her feel alive. That it was just a mistake, a moment of weakness. But for me, it wasn't about the act. It was about the betrayal, the lying, the gaslighting, the fact that she could smile at me during dinner, walk hand in hand with me along the Seine, and then sneak out to someone else. I didn't argue. I didn't try to understand. I quietly packed my things, booked an early flight, and left her in Paris. At the airport, I felt everything: rage, sadness, humiliation, heartbreak, but also clarity. Sometimes, the person you love most is capable of hurting you in the deepest way. And sometimes, it takes a foreign place to reveal how far apart you've really grown. When I got home, I filed for separation. She returned a week later. Tried to talk. Tried to explain. But I was done. She cheated on me in another country. But I was the one who came back stronger. And now, when people ask why I travel solo, I just smile and say, some journeys are better taken alone. Because in the end, Paris didn't break me. It saved me.